Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get this show on the road before it gets too warm today. High is of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius. Let's cool off some of this. So, I was outside the Titan stronghold and I was going to potentially do a thing involving that. I seem to recall that. I was showing off by killing some wyverns, because why the fuck not? Do I feel like actually killing some Titans in the Titan stronghold and some Dargans? I don't think so. Looking at our quests, there are obviously some promotion things that we can do. I don't know how much I care about those. There's obviously also retrieving the lantern, the stupid statue thing. We're not for any of that dumb shit at all. The thing we're gonna do is head to the pit. We're gonna hit up Castor after we visit Tolberti, because I don't think we turned in that quest and said, hey, here's your fucking control cube. So, we can just hit up this temple here. We have enough cash. It's not a problem.
How may we help
Here,
you?
restore my
Walk
magic,
in the
please.
light. Goodbye.
I'll think about walking in the light. However, how are our beacons? Oh, we're great on those. We can come back here soon, real soon. Then we are gone to the pit. Everything displaying and piping through just fine. You guys got some game audio? I didn't put any overlay to obscure your vision of the game. We doing alright?
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
I didn't by chance set a Lloyd's beacon down there, did I? Sort of. Sort of. I'll recall from here. That, you know, come to think of it, that probably cost me more time than what it saved.
Move along! Move along! Move along!
Or as someone wrote to me,
Move along!
mow the lawn.
Move along!
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, I like the idea of, we're gonna walk all the way back. Yeah, we're gonna walk back. We're not gonna walk all the way back so that we trigger teleporting to Doom and Gloom, but what I want to do is I want to set a new Lloyd's beacon here in the pit. I don't want to set it right in front of Castor, but I would like to set it along here. So I can head into Castle Gloaming. I can do that walk easily enough, but this trip, well, it's exceptionally well defended. Oh, you fucking dumbass. Fuck. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I set that beacon, because boy, we're gonna have to make use out of it. You stupid bastard.
That wasn't
Just a
so
cut.
bad.
Please stop making those sounds. We gotta go turn in the control cube first. Just talking about that. Hey, it's done. Our position's gonna be much higher than simply Lords of Harmondale. Hurrah. Recall me, please. Hooray. Had to take off my headset there. It sounded like my phone was going off. It is going off. We're going to assume that's not important. I'll need to be derailed from our action. There we go. Whee!
It's closed.
Just wait out here 12 hours for Castor to fucking come back. So, Regan. No fun to rule a world full of dead people, how about that? We gotta go kill their leader. The warlocks have nigh undug a tunnel for us. Please hurry up. Archibald has even promised forces. Isn't that great? So we'll get on right with just slaying the devils. What the hell? How's it going, Ruff? Is it you who has the role-playing game today? I know that that Danny is going to be broadcasting his Curse of Strahd. I forget whether you're a part of that game or not. I think it's the Curse of Strahd. I'm pretty sure it's his Curse of Strahd. Anyway, now we have...
The door is locked.
Locked door. We have access to gaining Ancient Weapon Expert and Ancient Weapon Master, as all of us have been given the Blaster skill for free. Ah, okay. He's pro. Okay, in that case, damn. A weapon from before the silence, their making has long since been lost. Expert Master Blasters gain double and triple accuracy with these awesome weapons. We're not going to be bothering with blasters in this run. They are weapons of awesome power, though. Of that there is no doubt. So, it's buff time. Pretty excited about this. When I say buff time, it's probably going to be run like hell time. Let's teleport back home. Not quite. How's the inventory looking these days? Delightful. That's our golem. Defending the fort. Or the castle, as it were in this particular instance. We are going to head for Thunderfist Mountain after we have a lovely stay at our inn to support local businesses. Even though we could sleep in our own castle at no cost of food.
Enjoy your stay.
I'm all about supporting local businesses. As you get to see sleeping liches, you should let them lie. Alright. Where do we even begin with buffing ourselves? It's a good question. How are we doing on skills? This is basically everything I want to have. Guild Master, whatever. We get Learning Master, whatever. Yeah, I think the rest of the points are just going to go into Dark Magic.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
Alright, let's rub our faces against this. And then teleport to Barathia. No, you get away. Baka. Bounty looking like these days, an obsidian gargoyle for 3,300 gold. It's not impossible. You know what? I'm feeling in a good mood. I'm feeling benevolent. Let's use the wrong ability. But one day we will use the correct ability. We will Lloyd's Beacon recall Stone City. Send your body into the moonlight. Let's go beat up in it. I forgot to touch the Day of the God Shrine while I was there. Oopsie doodle. Dogs, please. Dogs are on kilter today. They have been unnerved. And the bird is not helping shenanigans either by creating a ruckus. Like, oh, that's gotta be somebody at the door, yep. It's like, no, there's nobody there. Nobody there. Look, yo, I'm looking for your obsidian gargoyle. It's a marble gargoyle. It's not the obsidian we're looking for. Can we rub our faces against this again by chance? I mean, we can. All we did was pray. Obsidian gargoyle. One of you? Ah, you're all stone. Obsidian gargoyle. Don't make me go to the Evanmorn Islands for this. I don't even have a beacon for that anymore. This is supposed to be a smash and grab. Done and done. Or there's a distinct lack of done and done here. Let's have an apple. Feel better. Got an obsidian gargoyle over here. A few gargoyles that spawn over here, but they all look like they're stone. Well... damn it. Yeah, the only place we're gonna find one's on Evanmorn Island. Well, fuck. You already won that competition. Alright, a waste of my time. Hot. We tried to complete that bounty. Fortunately, we could not find the correct type of gargoyle. Let's move on with our lives. Back to Arathia. Rub our faces against the Day of God Shrine. Yay. Anything I wanted to rub my face against here? Some earth resistance, I guess. Because that's what we care about. I don't think I'm ready. That's just refreshing. There's another well here. Just refreshing. Alright. We've already cast Heroism. Let's throw Regeneration down on everyone, and let's... Lloyd's Beacon... to Talia. Here in this easy street, finishing up this playthrough from the Joke Goal Marathon. Run. Do that. Throw that down for fun. See, what else do I care about? Air resistance. No, that's not what I needed to recast. Silly Grimith. Get some earth resistance, because that matters. Some body resistance. Protection from magic. Okay. Down portal back home. Bless our liches. Hooray. And then we'll throw down some preservation to keep them in their bones. That'll do. That'll do.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Renew everyone's spell points. Mount Nion we go. All buffed up. Okay, now Grimith has to remember what route's the best route to get him where he wants to go. I think it's up here. As we delve back into Thunderfist Mountain. This will be our second encounter with Medusae, which of course are immune to magic, as is their birthright. And then behemoths, who are not immune to magic. They just have a few million hundred hit points. Okay, so this spat us out here, and I think I want to go somewhere around here. If you're not familiar with our power level these days, we're really on easy street. The goal of the joke marathon was to give me something that was enjoyable and also got rid of 3 of the 4 annoying voices.
Get away!
We didn't focus on that super hard, though. Because, you know, that would have erased the punishment of the marathon. I don't care about your damn axe. Let's kill these things.
Oh, yes!
Did you? I certainly didn't play it non-stop, but I enjoyed it whenever I was younger. Into my teens. You're certainly not going to find any skilled gameplay here. Not for this run.
We need to leave.
I did play quite a bit of Daggerfall. Anyway,
Like...
I cut off the dialogue. Welcome to the tunnels of Awful Waffle. We have our behemoths out there. We also have our Medusae. We do have protection from magic running. And we're going to largely ignore those Medusas. Because no good will come out of us fighting them. See how well I can remember navigating through these damn tunnels. It has been a couple of years since the last run. Why doesn't she have a cool Halloween mask? It's because she's a priest of the dark. She doesn't get to have a cool Halloween mask.
That wasn't so bad.
Well, you can certainly gun enemies down in this game, too. I'm just choosing not to equip the blasters.
It's fixed!
Might Magic 6 I do like for certain elements of it, though. You know, the game is more like jam-packed with enemies and with smaller dungeons than Might and Magic 7 is. Have I played the Merge mod? No, I've seen it in action, but I haven't bothered with it. I think it looks pretty neat. I don't have, I have almost no familiarity with Might and Magic 8 at all.
I'm not sure what it is.
So that wouldn't be something I could just blitz through easily.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed!
Yeah, I think it was Chubo.
So
I think a Twitch broadcaster I saw go through it last year or something. Maybe even the year before that. CHUBOH. And I didn't bother invisibling because
That wasn't so bad.
we're fine. I have a cleric with Grandmaster protection from magic. We're fine.
That wasn't so bad.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed!
There are a number of treasures around here, but we're not really here for that.
That wasn't so bad.
By the time Might and Magic 8 came out and became available, I was playing other games at that time.
That wasn't so bad.
It's just a
Might and
cut,
Magic 6 was my
but I
first
need it
exposure to the
fixed.
series, and I got that on the compilation thing that also had Might and Magic's 1 through 5. I played Might and Magic
That wasn't
7,
so bad.
and I enjoyed that more than 6 overall. I don't care about doing the ore. We're pretty rough on magic.
That wasn't so
Understandable.
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't
Heavily
so
leaning
bad.
on trap metal will do that to you. I think I want to go south from here. Excuse me, Medusas. Pardon me, coming through. This is what I get for not making divine power potions. Even though
That
I
wasn't so
can,
bad.
just haven't put forth the effort.
Just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Sure, let's fight the behemoths in melee. Why not? These poor behemoths, man. They have such trouble. The few areas you encounter them in the game, they're just not really able to navigate through, due to the narrow size of the tunnels. You know, the pits, they have this problem. The tunnels to Yaffle, they have this problem. It's like, welp. You know, I never even bothered drinking my haste potions. Silly Grimith. Hold on, let me fix that.
Just little old me fixed it.
Because God forbid I use Easy Street to lay down a Lloyd's beacon and spirit me away to get my magic fully restored. Or God forbid I use Sacrifice on one of those kids over there. Even though I have that spell too. No. Decided that I hate my life so much.
Ow!
Grimith, how about you stop being so damn lazy? Not lazy, I'm applying the effort. Come on, man. We have all these potions. Mazel tov them upside your head. Lloyd's Beacon. We'll set it to Deja 1. You hold on right there, buddy. I'll be back for you in a moment. You just keep wiggling. From Town Portal, back to Castle Harmondale.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Oh, stupid Lloyd's Beacon. Recall. Hi, you guys miss me? Would have felt weird trying to shoot them when their backs were turned. That wouldn't have felt very sporting. We're big game hunters here.
That wasn't so bad.
Howdy. How you doing down there? You doing alright?
That wasn't so bad.
We have to finish with this playthrough. This is making me sad to do this. I can't play any more of this. Oh god. I can't play this game where I'm shrapnelling everything.
There's
Just
no
little
room.
me fixed it.
Makes me sad. It's the power of cleric and 3 sorcerers for you. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly plenty of other ways to melt them too. You can come down here with your blasters and just obliterate them before they even get to you.
It's fixed. Just little old me fixed it.
That was
You know, my reward for that joke goal marathon was turning 3 of these awful voices into the Lich.
Move along. Get away.
Which some have argued isn't actually much of an improvement, but I don't mind the Lich voice at all. I like it.
just a cut, but I need it fixed.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. That's the thing, not just about, like, you know, this franchise of games, but in general. You know, Might and Magic, well, Magic almost always beats Might. That's just the way it is.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
It's kind of sad. Might never really has a shot.
Ow.
With the power of the Cleric and then 3 Sorcerers on top of that, 4 Grandmaster Dark Magic casters.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
These kids have no chance.
Just little old me fixed it.
Ah!
Ow! Ow! That wasn't so bad.
So, like, your minimum weapon speed in this game is 30, though your blasters
But I need it fixed.
won't have a problem with that. And,
But I
you
need it
emphasize
fixed.
bows
wasn't so
enough,
bad.
and I mean really emphasize bows enough, you won't run
That
into that
wasn't so
problem
bad.
either.
Ow.
Let's just run past these kids and leave.
Let's get out of here.
You receive a telepathic message. My friends, I know you are working with my old advisors, but I must ask for your help one more time. It's fun to come here before you do that whole good-evil song and dance. So, like, this message just appears out of place. I showed that off in the second recorded playthrough I did of this, the Light Warriors run. Anyway, Archibald there's showing a soft spot for Roland. That's nice. Family relations and all that. We'll throw down an invisible. I think that sign clearly indicates what's happening here. Over here we have an Earth Resistance pedestal. Woo! We have your Arms Master Grandmaster. Who also wants to talk about bounty hunting. We have your Haste pedestal, which does work in the GOG version, as we discovered at the end of the first playthrough. We have a Renewal the Day of the Gods. We have your Well of Justice and Truth, which I will not be drinking from at all this run. Yeah, non-canonically in the Heroes of Might and Magic 2, the Succession Wars run, if you play as Archibald and win through that, he'll imprison Roland in a stone statue, much like Roland imprisons Archibald in a stone statue. That right there activates the shrine. Hooray. That's singular guardsmen out here, patrolling the lands. Good work, buddy. Archibald absolutely stones Roland. I recorded a playthrough of that quite a few years ago. Was it back in 2011 by this point?
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Oh hell, maybe you're right. Maybe he puts him in a fucking dungeon. You've convinced me.
There's
Just
no
little old
room.
me fixed it.
Might be like some sort of isolated tower he puts it in. I guess it's ultimately fucking irrelevant, right? Like the evil playthrough in this game. Ultimately irrelevant. Since they ended up not going with it. Ah. Sure, let's renew preservation. And let's renew air resistance. Why? Fire resistance. I keep getting Featherfall mixed up with air resistance. You know we can cast Featherfall, too. What the hell? Oh yeah, so I was going to make use out of the Heavenly Forge. You can't put science fiction in Heroes of Might and Magic. That only belongs in Might and Magic. It's different. Let's party. Up there you'll find the big old dragon with the dragon egg. To get their Warlock familiar. Complete that part of the, well, that promotion quest. Over here you'll find the mana-draining devils. Do I seriously not have Armageddon? No, I don't. We have Soulbreaker.
Yes.
Do I only have the one Soul Drinker? I only have the one Soul Drinker. And I didn't bother with Armageddon because I couldn't find the book. Right. There's our disgusting colony Zod up there. Look at all these friends. They're so excited to see you. They're just milling around. Throwing down meteor showers. Shooting up fireballs. Says a lot about the Kriegans that they clawed like apart like their section of the land over here, right? Or they're breeding like rabbits, as Castor puts it. Meanwhile, you have dragons and titans chilling out everywhere else, but here, it's different here. Alright, that's enough zipping around.
Yes.
That wasn't so bad.
Yes. But I needed fit.
That wasn't so bad.
Devil Captain. Nicely done, Grimith.
Though you have been defeated, death
God, you
is
are
not
terrible
your
in video
fate
games.
today.
We'll take that death. That's a pretty legitimate one. We just stand beneath the meteor shower. As if you've never played Magic VII before. No, I wasn't the one casting Meteor Shower.
Can I help you?
I wouldn't cast Meteor Shower on the devils.
Insufficient funds. Can I help you?
I spent all of my gold on spellbooks. Don't actually have any in the vault. Alright, that's fine. We don't need any.
It's fixed. It's fixed!
Yeah, since the Kriegans are immune to fire, it would be a waste to throw that on them. I just ate a lot of area of effect damage, and, well... This party really needs to stick and move, and can't stand still for any real length of time. I like to believe I proved that. Incredible power, extreme fragility. I think we can sell a few things. I think we'll be fine. We'll somehow overcome this tragic setback. And there's plenty more money waiting for us in the awful. Now I'm going to be good at video games. Yes, I am. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
Can I help you with anything?
Aye.
Thanks. Come again.
Good enough.
Hi, how are you?
How many of each reagent do I have? I could use some red ones.
How are you?
I don't care about buying them with the cleric. That'll be fine. You could just have a scholar as one of your followers to resolve the whole identifying thing. As for repair, I don't see it as a hassle, but I could see it being a quality of life thing. Sad thing about that is I'm wasting my own damn time. Shaking my head here in dismay. Well, sure, you could have a teacher and instructor, though since a scholar provides, what, a 5% XP bonus to your learning, as opposed to the teacher's 10 and the instructor 15. I think even if you're... Unless you're really obsessive about that, I think you can spring the extra 5%. It's not like that extra 5% applies to everything anyway. The monster kill, sure, but if you're just gonna run around completing a bunch of quests... I understand. I was like that quite a bit, playing this game as a teen as well. With particulars of using an editor so I could set everyone's XP totals to 0, so that they all weren't numbered weird. And then when someone fell unconscious, I'd lose my damn mind. Ah! I can't kill anything! Get up, get up! Oh, shit. I think I need to treat this party like the fragile party it is even now, instead of fucking around out there. Immense power, few hit points. They are the glass cannons. Though, while they certainly can have staying power, if all of them get wiped out simultaneously by meteor showers, it's kind of fucking irrelevant. Oh, shit. Not terrible at video games, I swear. We even had a Day of the Gods running, too. Ah, I'll have to do that again. And my haste potions, my beautiful haste potions, whatever. Resources are there to be consumed, not admired until the end of the game. Adoralia. Oh yeah. And all the wells I drank from too, they sure as hell didn't save me. Ah, that's why there's that discrepancy. Okay. Strongly differing totals there. I'm not gonna rub my face against every stat boosting well. We're just going to play better. This is a novel concept to me that I'm just considering for the first time in my life. Hey, Joseph.
Hello?
How's it going, buddy? Yeah. You have a bright future ahead of you. A long, prosperous future, I assure you. That will not involve any shenanigans at all. No, sir. Could have just recruited someone while I was here, but I needed to fly. The shrine, anyway. Get a magic restore while I'm here? Bah.
Can I help you?
Here, hold on to these for me. Thanks. Alright, flimsy party. Some Mazel Tov, some haste potions. Break them against your face. You know, it's come to my thoughts that it might be necessary to not reuse those bottles. If only because contamination, something. The residual potion liquids. Even though you end up without contamination just fine as you mix other potion vials together. The hell do I know, right? I just play video games. Let's go into Colony Zod. That way they can't meteor shower me. It's a safer place. Inside the creep colony of terror. Instead of out here. Nothing else we could admire where I died. Over here. We killed 3 devils before they took the 4 of us down. It's not a good trade. Kinda screwed the pooch on that one. Here's your horrific colony. Great. Great.
Looks like this one's all right.
Yep, it's totally alright. You ate all my spell points, Captain.
It's just a got him.
Devil Captain ate all my spell points. Ow.
That wasn't so bad.
Mom, the Devil Captains are cheating.
Oh, yes.
You jerk. Get over here. Your stupid Icor. Down here's a dead end. So why am I going this way? It's a good question. Grimith adamantly refuses to make divine power potions. I don't even have. I thought I had one of those in storage. I must have used it. Stupid devil. You can't see me. Totally can't see me.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Alright, time for this shell game. How's it going up here? How you Kriegans doing?
But I need it.
Ow! That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
That's right. You're nothing without your meteor shower, huh? That's what I thought. Gotta take care of the force field. One moment. Now Grimith has to remember which buttons he needs to press. We'll try them all. Perfect.
Ow! That wasn't so bad.
There we go.
It's useless.
We might need to sell that later. Sad soul up there. Another sad soul. And a third sad soul as well.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh my.
That wasn't so bad.
You say that wasn't
That
so
wasn't
bad. That utterly obliterated you.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Ow. That wasn't so bad.
Ow!
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
Don't do that. It's mean. I know there's another guaranteed artifact around these parts. We don't have the telekinesis spell points right now. Just take care of clearing out the rest of the stuff.
It's useless.
It certainly is useless to us. How's it hanging, Roland? The answer is not thick, slick, and hard as a brick. Thanks for getting me out of that cage. I thought I'd managed to escape. I was able to steal a key from the guard, but it didn't open my cage. Get back to my kingdom. Anyway, bye. Alright, I'm sure you'll perfectly handle being able to escape just fine on your own, Roland. There'll be no consequences or ramifications at all. He said condescendingly. Yes, yes, history. We don't have time for you. Remember what I said about the prosperous future you're going to have? Well, it's not untrue yet. I didn't lie to you yet. That's a victory, right?
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Thank you. I will enjoy taking care. I should have recast that. Whatever. Lloyd's Beacon, recall me back to Colony Zod. And you, telekinesis, that for me.
I'm not sure what it is.
I am sure what that is. I like it.
Ah, nice.
The Ruler's Ring of Mind Magic and of Dark Magic. The ring was created to conquer nothing more, which reminds me, we never gave the Moon Cloak to anyone. We've had it sitting around this entire time. Not ever given it to anyone. A pity. Well, it's time to hand that out now. Who's the most deserving? I'd say the person who has the most dark magic skill. I'm gonna say that's Shaman. Alright. Here you go, buddy. Good work. Yeah. I guess we got the Ruler's Ring. A Dancing Fool. Has some bonus to Mind and Dark. The Mind is whatever. There's our Colony Zod key. Glad the Kriegans still operate in small key bases, too. Glad that's how they choose to operate. We'll write this back down. If only for propriety. Misremembering. We need to go this other way. I believe this is where we use the key. Some I-core sitting there. We might as well. Let's see how long we can enjoy having this full accoutrement of spell points.
That wasn't so bad.
Captain already?
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Ow. That wasn't
Ow.
so bad.
Just some warriors and a worker over there. This is the elevator leading us up to truth and justice. Alright, not looking too bad. I didn't see the Kriegans.
It's useless.
Aren't too terrible, so long as you're not fighting them outdoors. At least with this party. We could have invisible stealthed our way to get to Xenofex. Didn't feel like doing that. For this isn't an infiltration. Except for the outdoors. Got stuck on the door frame. Giving that bastard all the time he needed. To be naughty. Hop hop. Thank you. Hey. Hey now. You wait your turn.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
I don't know. Huh.
Power cure, huh? Murder hoboing is pretty fun. The devils don't have any loot they drop. Occasionally some ichor comes out of them. Ichor, as I called him whenever I was younger. Much like referring to wyverns as wyverns. I still like the name wyvern better.
Huh.
I like to think of it like this. Now there's no instructor and teacher to take my money. Just this guy. Taking 1% of all the gold I find. Did I not flip the switch that was in there? Okay. Go party with these folks up here. Let's save the game before I go party. Prosperous future. Xenofex doesn't hang out alone. He knows how to have a good time, and I can just respect that.
That wasn't so bad.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Yes.
It's just a cut, but
That wasn't so bad.
Oof. Got fireballed in the back. There's Xenofex over there. Doing dirty, sinful things. Stop it, Xenofex. That takes care of the mighty Xenofex.
That wasn't so bad.
Leader of all the Kriegans. They'll never be able to survive this turn of events now. We'll never hear from the Kriegans again. They'll never recover.
Huh.
Have a stupid staff in here, because why the hell not?
It's useless.
Explosion. Wait for my identify person to recover.
It's useless.
Ideal crossbow, ID item skill plus 15.
Huh.
Eh. Not like we were really having a problem with that. Do I have an item that's already provided me a bonus? Yeah, 24. Don't think I'm going to care about enchanting that ideal crossbow. We're done here. Kalnizad has been emptied except for a couple of devils near the beginning. We'll go kill them too, for completion's sake. And we'll just leave all those devils alone outside. You know, the devils with their terrible, horrible, no good, very bad meteor shower. Which created a tragic turn of events for us. I mean, look at this party. We barely have over 200 HP with a character. There's a few deficiencies. Howdy. Few more devils over here than I remembered.
it's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
You know, Cloud,
That wasn't so bad.
it's been an emotionally draining day, but I'm here. Killing Kriegans,
That wasn't so bad.
killed some behemoths earlier. We're making the day better.
Shall we mix another? Perfect. Shall we mix
One kill at a time.
Shall we mix another? Perfect.
Alright. How much is this? 20. We can do this. I don't intend for this to be too long of a broadcast, as it's heating up outside. But I figured we might actually finish off the main quest in this stream.
It's useless.
You know, from this playthrough that I didn't exactly intend to continue from the Joe Goal Marathon. I hear you, Cloak. I hear you. We're gonna set up our own arsenal at the end of the game. It's gonna be great. It'll be pretty kick-ass. Whee! We do have enough juice to re-invisible. Zod cleared. Feel pretty good about that, having cleared Zod. Let's just teleport back to home.
So here we are, one happy family.
Sure, I'll let this
Maybe
play.
now we can let bygones be bygones.
You must be joking. After the wars you've caused? After all the people you've killed? You have caused much misery. Archibald Iron Fist, for your crimes against the kingdoms of Enroth and Arathia, for all the suffering you have caused, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait, Archer, you told me you and your followers moved to an island to continue your studies in peace. Are you willing to remain there and trouble us no more?
Yes.
He did save my life.
I think this is a mistake, but very well. I hereby sentence you to exile on your little island, never to leave upon pain of death. Do you swear you will remain on the island?
I swear it.
Then go. I never want to see you again.
The score is even now, brother. Goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
We can totally trust Archibald. He will absolutely remain in Clanker's laboratory, because he is utterly incapable of teleporting himself away. Right.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
And we never heard from him again. Which one of you wonderful creatures would like to have a glorious future here? I mean, I'd kind of feel guilty recruiting a citizen to have a glorious future with us, but on the other hand, all these people were jerks. You think about it, they were all jerks to us. And, I think one of them absolutely deserves to have a prosperous future with us.
How are you doing tonight?
How are you doing tonight? You won't regret hiring me. Unlimited armor repair, everyone. Wonderful. Anyway. Let's recall the pip. And go visit Castor. Because we have slain Xenophax. We did it. We did it. Slayers of devils. Look at these wonderful people. Entirely ready to have a prosperous future with us. Howdy.
So, you have served us well, and now deserve to know who we are and what our plan is. My companions and I are not of your world. We traveled here recently on a foolish mission to find the mythical ancients, and two of their agents named Korak and Shelton. Well, I'll tell you right now, there are no ancients.
That's not what you told us. You lied to us.
You heard what you wanted to hear.
What I want to hear now is your screams as you die.
We are done searching for ancients. We have a better plan now. When we arrived on your world, we decided to hide our vehicle in the sea and activate the security system. The ship's password had two parts, one known by me, the other by Resurrectra. We split up, and that was the last we saw of them. Without the password, the ship's security system will be very hard to defeat. So, this is where you come in. With this machine, we can make thousands of copies of this and rule this world for the benefit of our allies and us. We are missing a part, and we need you to get that part from the ship for us.
Shit. It's coupons. Yes, rule this world for our allies and us. Wink. That's the correct order. That was awesome! You did it! And now the single greatest threat to our plans is gone! We will be kings of the world! Yes, well, good job. I'll even forgive you for letting that King Roland character go free. We could have used him as a bargaining chip, you know. Probably didn't have a choice, I suppose. Any event, this is a happy day. Our finest hour is upon us. While you've been taking care of all those important tasks, my compatriots and I have been struggling with our former friends for the parts we need to rebuild the Heavenly Forge of Legend. By former friends, I mean the four chief advisors to King Magnus of the Wizards. They have a plan to build a gate to the Ancients. They could have stood with us, but threw it all away on some vague hope of a better future. But you stood with us all this time. Only one task remains. We need the oscillation overthruster from our old vehicle, the Lincoln. We have been unable to find one on your world. The ship is in the sea west of Avley, and secured against entry even from ourselves. Now you must wear an environment suit, enter the ship, and return with the overthruster. Our old environment suits have been prepared for you in the chest outside this throne room. For the suit to function properly, you must not be wearing any equipment. You'll stand watch over the forge and defend it against our enemies. Bring us the overthruster, my friends, and together we shall rule the world. Sounds great. How could I say no? Alright, time to blow myself up. Oh hey, they weren't trapped. I remember them being trapped. Maybe it's the light side ones that are trapped. Maybe Grimith is misremembering. These are wetsuits. They handle not only respiration protection from the extreme pressure of deep sea diving. You must remove all equipment in order to wear them. Every single shred of it. Every single iota of gear. This is the final quest in the main quest line. Doing so will give us our ending cinematic, our victory. It will be assured. Separating from that is a bunch of sharks and the Lincoln's security system. It's pretty wonderful. Now, we're going to... I'll keep this shit in my inventory, because, you know, I might die and I need to sell some stuff. Yeah. Okay. Let's... Lloyd's Beacon. To Avley. I see. We're not going to be doing any extreme potion making?
Perfect.
Are you sure you don't want to do any extreme potion making? I mean, she does purr at us.
Perfect.
Well...
Shall we mix another?
As it turns out...
Shall we mix another? Perfect.
I am. Surprise! Give me one moment, everyone. Excuse me.
Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another? Perfect.
There we go. We did good, everyone. That's a blue.
Shall
and
we
a green,
mix another? Shall we mix another?
And then a yellow.
Perfect.
And a green.
Shall we mix
We
another?
have our divine power.
Perfect. 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 Shall we? Perfect. Shall we mix a perfect? Shall we mix another?
Man, it looks so weird seeing this so desolate now.
Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another?
Dwarf lady voice?
Get away! Get away!
What are you talking about, Fixer streaming? I don't... like... What do you mean by dwarf lady voice? We have 3 liches,
Move along! Move along!
all of whom have the same voice,
Get away!
and then our annoying voice character. Like, when these folks got sacrificed at the end of the Joe Goal Marathon,
Move along!
they lost that
away!
annoying voice that all 4 of them had, and took
Move
on
along!
the
Move
Lich voice.
along!
The Lady Lich. Who purrs at us. No, that sounds like content you can explore on your own. Why would I... Why would I then choose to do another marathon with more voices? Like, we already had our Joke Goal Marathon. You think I'm just throwing out more marathons for free? Go fuck yourself. Like, you can just keep dreaming if that was what you dreamed about.
Shall we mix a perfect? Perfect.
It's okay, I understand. People are never
Perfect.
satisfied. It's the disease of
Shall
me.
we
They're
mix
like,
another?
how can I get more free things from Grimith?
Shall we mix another?
You might be like, wait a second, this run wasn't free, Grimith. It was free for all the people who didn't contribute. I'll now take the time to tap my nose.
Perfect.
Exactly. Exactly. What have you done for me lately, Grimith? I understand.
Get away!
Move along!
Get away! Get away!
Oh, good evening to you. Oh, good evening to you. How are you? How are you? Oh, good evening to you.
How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? How are you how are you how are you how are you how are 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 you doing tonight?
You're welcome.
Get away!
Yes, gifts. Absolutely shitty gifts. Such luxuries. Such wealth. That's Lloyd's Beacon. Recall. Back to Evely. You know... change of mind again. Can't make up my fucking mind. Let's town portal. Back to the pit. Because, you know, there's the possibility we might not make it. We don't need to have 100,000 gold pieces on hand for us not making it. Now, you might say to me, you could train, Grimith. Look at all these levels you could gain. You could go up to level 58. That's a lot of levels. Think of all the extra hit points and spell points you'll get, and I hear you. I hear you. But my score, that matters. That matters deeply to me.
That wasn't so bad.
How's it going, Speaker for the Dead? There's Speaker out here. Our necromancers and queens of the dead milling about. Beckoning to you. Good time.
Your gold is safe with us.
That's good. There. We'll keep the rest of it on hand. We'll take that with us into the water. Recall me to Adley. Okay. Let's strip, everyone.
There's no room.
Not how I meant to strip.
There's no... I can't use that.
Now she's wearing a belt.
You'll have to get rid of something first.
There we go. That's one suit on. I thought that was a crown. No, no. That's part of the Lich headdress there. That's important. I asked to be asked? Okay. Sure. That's how people absolve themselves of responsibility. They victim blame. I understand.
There's no room.
Don't you tell me what there is and isn't. Start hearing positivity out of you. That's not who I needed to assign these items to.
There's no room.
There we go. Now, these liches need it also to protect them from the extreme pressure of deep-sea diving. It's not just the respiration that's an issue. It's the, you know, we don't want these bones to creak. It's important. Yeah, this is forced inventory management. It's tragic.
There's no... I can't use that. I can't use that.
Fuck, it's the belt again. It's something you must do.
There's no room.
There. Everyone's been stripped. Huzzah.
Move along!
And now, we can just walk into the water without any problems at all. Everyone smiles. Their faces flicker into a smile, because it's all good. It's all good. And one final apple. There's a few more around here, but there's no need. Remember those enemies ever so long ago? Me too. I also remember them. They're also irrelevant. They're all form-fitting. It's a good thing that this wetsuit's one size fits all. That's ancient technology right there. Okay, one day to cross into the shoal. Down here you'll find a number of sharks. You'll find the secret bottle that take you to the Easter egg area, which is far less useful and fun than the Easter egg area in Might and Magic 6 is. That's for sure. And to note that we cannot cast spells while we're underwater. We're being assailed by the sharks down here. We can fisticuffs people with our incredible hand-to-hand prowess. Down here's the Lincoln. Over here you have this bizarre spire. You know, like some sort of tower that got sunk down here, and a dome beside it. I think there's a pedestal. I think there are pedestals in the corners. I don't think it's relevant. But what the hell? Why don't we take a look? I recall that being true. Look at this back here. Well, If it is true, then they might not exactly be in the corners. You know, it's fine that I've forgotten. Piranha shark, giant shark, they glow with power. All spooky and scary. But we have a three-dimensional environment in which to dodge them. And while these creatures are native to this environment, we still nevertheless can outmaneuver them fairly well. It does help that they're spending time trying to, well, shoot at me, for lack of a better word. See, if I round this hill, we'll be fine back here. Maybe I was misremembering. Or it might be... Maybe I will check down here in this corner. Now I'm locked onto this idea. Now there is a pedestal, a heroism pedestal. Hey! So it stands the reason that there's more out here, and we should just stop caring. So we will. Lincoln. Oh.
I don't know.
It's useless.
Oh, good. Gold. Riches and bounty. May I give you folks a look at this ship? Where are the sharks have tried attacking this thing at all? Good question, Cloak. I don't have a good answer for it. This incredible starship is but a small sample of the wonders of the ancients.
Looks like this one's alright.
We ended up losing our followers, because we didn't have wetsuits for them, so you know what? They did have a prosperous future. As it turns out, they had gainful employment, they got a bit of gold, and were never sacrificed. Nothing bad happened to them. We're going to set this beacon here. Colony's up. Now we're going to sob profusely. We're going to cast Preservation.
That wasn't so.
It's time for us to be TPK'd, everyone. Oh my.
Though you have been defeated.
I tried to shove a potion down there for teleporting me out. That's okay, though. I made preparations for that. I wanted to town portal out of there after I set the Lloyd's beacon, but it didn't quite happen like that.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can re-equip in the ship. But it's not something I was going to bother doing until I left the ship, either by being wiped or town portaling out. That's the power of either a scroll of Lloyd's Beacon or two scrolls you would need, or Water Magic Grandmaster. Just being able to re-equip outside of the ship and buff yourself up too.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Hooray. Something I could do is... Nah, we don't need to bother with it. Okay. We'll never need these again. There, they can sit there. Okay. You know, there's still stuff we don't have. Like, we don't have the best chain armor in the game. And a number of accoutrements we're missing, gear-wise. But that's okay. This lazy year run was brought to you by a cleric and 3 sorcerers. Oh no, my score from having been wiped that time. Oh no, not that gear. That's not yours.
There's no room.
That's yours.
I can't use that.
Ah. You're not the dwarf.
I can't use that.
But you are the dwarf.
I can't use that.
Oh, you don't qualify as being a dwarf anymore because you're a lich.
I can't use that.
Oh no, I'm not able to put your gauntlets back on you. What a pity. What a pity.
I can't use that.
Damn it.
I can't use
Come on.
that.
Use magic item. Fake it. Fake it till you make it. Wait, you were able to put your mind's eye back on fine, just fine. Damn it, Shaman. Why are you gonna make things so complicated? Leave the shaman to complicate things. Here, just wear these gauntlets. That's good enough. This certainly is not my best equipped run I've ever done. Not the best equipped. Ran out of characters. Dang, it ran out of characters. Okay. Do-do-do. Not that I need every single one of these buffs, but it makes me feel better. And you wouldn't begrudge me that, would you? As we prepare to fight hell itself. There. Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Not really. Not really feeling brave at all. Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? No, I can't really say I am. No. Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the No. No, not really. Really not. You could just... not. Howdy. If you could just please, just... calm down. Not... There's no bravery here. Only sorrow. So much sorrow. Alright, if I wipe, I'm reloading. I am not, like... I do not want to do this buffing again. This is not... This is not fun content for me. We've had our fun with 2 TPKs I didn't load from today. We're not doing a third. God forbid I have to train, though. God help me if I have to train. And do it again! Ah! Ah! Half the shit I cast is not going to be essential for what we're going into, but makes me feel better. Let's town portal to Arathia. Oh, we haven't cast protection from magic yet. You! Not you. Can't recruit you. Chaplain.
Hello?
Hello! Welcome to a prosperous future.
Hello?
Jelly, the porter. Welcome to a prosperous... These people look like they're going to have a prosperous future. I know I said that about the last two, and they had a prosperous future, so... That means I have a proven track record of success. That's what that means, right? Right?
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Okay. Here we go. I probably could have avoided this whole TPK had I just, like, you know, tried to fight those robots, but... I wanted my buffs. I wanted my boofs. I wanted to be boofed up. Boof me. I start glowing and everything begins. Okay. Lloyd's Beacon. Recall me to the Lincoln. Howdy! I absolutely could have avoided the TPK had I just fucking applied myself instead of taking those hits. I'm like, I can do it, I can do it, I can win. And then, well, it was pain. I know there's a chest that appears around these parts later. It has like a guaranteed artifact in it. No XSI.
That was
because
so
we're
bad.
intelligent spellcasters. All these purring robots. You got some pretty dangerous blaster fire.
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
Ow! Ow!
Woo!
Woo! Ah! Ew!
Everyone's XP is being messed up.
Ow! Ow!
Their XP totals are being fucked up. Doesn't protect from dispel magic, unfortunately.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed. Ow! It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
There we go. All nice and peaceful here.
It's useless.
There we go. There's the best armor. Best leather armor, anyway. Go ahead and put that on.
Just little old me fixed it. Just little old me fixed it.
Just little old me fixed it. Ha! Yeah, go ahead and put that on, because we totally care about an armor class. That's really going to save us. And we haven't restored power yet, so... That's why all this shit won't open. I think that's the answer to that. This is the room where we eventually want to go. As the Overthruster. Let's go restore some power. This is a mechanical elevator and is not dependent on electricity, so we're not having an issue. It's in emergency mode. That's what's happening here. These damn purring robots. Fucking assassin droids. They're pretty dangerous. They have quadruple digit health. They have that horrifying blaster attack.
That was
the tri-shot.
But I need it fixed.
Alright, where's the console panel that I touch? Is it over here? That blue thing? Was it here that I touch it? I don't remember. Maybe it was downstairs. Maybe we need to head back downstairs. Or maybe we already rubbed it. Yeah, that's what I'll choose to believe is true. Let's head back down. It totally looks like the lights came on, right? Was it here? It was. Silly Grimith. Howdy, Zeffy. Now the door is open. Oh no! Ah! Stupid assassin droids! We don't have enough health for this, Captain. Stupid flimsy glass cannon party. For as wonderful as 4 doses of shrapnel is, it's I do miss having someone with, you know, 700, 800, 1200 hit points.
Ow! God, just a cut. Ow. But I need it fixed. Ow!
There. We didn't need to kill those enemies, but it made me feel better to do so. Just like these guys.
That wasn't so bad.
Still no chest for us. We must have to flip a switch or some kind to make that appear. We'll leave that section open alone for that. It takes us to the crew quarters, I think? Well, if we're not going to explore that now, when are we going to, Grimith? Some sort of, like, factory area, too, on top of that.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
That wasn't so bad.
Ugh.
I broke a nail! Oh, well, you have blaster rifles in here, not just blaster pistols. They can deal death faster than any weapon you've ever seen.
It's useless.
That was just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Assassin droids. Uh-oh. I broke a nail. We're making the crane game work. We did it. Amazing.
Ow! Ow!
That wasn't so bad.
That wasn't so bad, she says. What the fuck? Pick up some more loot that we'll lose if we wipe.
It's useless.
I love how I recruited those extra people, but when I teleported into here, it disappeared them too. We didn't even have to swim, game. Come on. How am I supposed to sacrifice them to fuel my lust for power? Stupid game.
Ow!
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
Mom, the bots are purring. Tell them to quit. Fucking weird.
Ow!
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. That
Ow!
wasn't so bad.
This is not a good idea, Grimith.
That wasn't so bad.
These are not enemies I can just reliably beat to death without shrapnel. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna wait for her to become conscious again.
It's fixed! Just little old me fixed it.
Ha! And then we're going to town portal back to Castle Harbor.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Where our followers are back. Alright. You know, it doesn't matter. An artifact I'm most likely never going to use anyway. Like MASH or some dumb thing. Let's just go win and get out of here. I've had enough fun picking on these little dumb robots.
That wasn't so bad.
Who the? What the? And we'll take this elevator because reasons. Little freight elevator. They actually got a hit off on me in that hallway? You rude bitch.
Ew!
Stop that. How's it going in here? Cheap bronze amulet. A chest full of tons of prizes that are irrelevant to us. Don't you be closing that.
That wasn't so bad. Ow.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed. Ew!
That wasn't so bad.
There. Little consoles here at the front of the Lincoln. The helm, if you will. That's not what we're here for. The oscillation overthruster. Has no visible symbols or parts. Why it is so valuable is beyond your
so
comprehension.
That wasn't so bad.
Mom, the ship's falling apart. We don't have to walk out of here, of course. We can't even enter the sea without the wetsuits. I just wanted to show the ship breaking apart in all of its hundreds of sparks. Well, this run I forgot how to open up the thing that gives you that thing. That's okay. Like I said, ultimately irrelevant. It's gonna be some sort of switch or toggle somewhere. Growth nods, for he is wise. Huh, that's our artifact.
How lucky.
Anya Selving. Accuracy plus 150, bow skill plus 5, armor class minus 25. 42 plus 9 damage. Whoop-de-doo. Well, there's gonna be more trinkets and prizes for us to take.
Useless.
But it's okay, because we're gonna fix up a heavenly forge that can duplicate it all.
Ew!
It's been real, Lincoln. We out. At the Castle Harmondale? Now, I never want it to be said that we, the ladies of Harmondale, did not give everyone this planet a fair shot. You know? It's 1169. You know, we will extend an olive branch towards all peoples and let them do with it what they will. Each side wanted an oscillation overthruster for their own plans. Supposedly, there's only one oscillation over thruster in existence. But that... what if I told you that didn't have to be true? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. There we go. There. Everyone can have one each. Yeah, I've played the older Might and Magic games. I don't know them as well. There. Well, we have one for Resurrectra, so that they can assemble the portal. Go visit the Ancients. We have one for Castor, to repair the Heavenly Forge, and then we have a spare. We can fire up the Lincoln again. There we go. While we're at it, let's get another Book of Divine Intervention. There we go. That way we have some reading material. Put that in the Heavenly Forge. Yeah, I don't know. While I have certainly played all of the older, like Might and Magics 1 through 5, I don't know them as well. Could not speak as any kind of authority on those games. As opposed to this, where at least I have some confidence. Time of the day is it? Castor is not in yet. Never you mind the importance of getting this set up as soon as possible. Castor needs his beauty rest. Well, I mean, it's a system in older Might and Magic games in case you lose your quest item. Like Might and Magic 6 has the Oracle or whatever that you can go talk to. You know? Like, oops. You lost your quest item. There you go. Have it back.
Looks like it's closed.
Alright. Done. Congratulations. Completion of the Heavenly Forge. Planted enough ancient weapons to crush all resistance to your plans. Soon the world will bow to your every whim. Still, you can't help but wonder what was beyond the gate the other side was trying so hard to build. We don't have to wonder, though, because we have multiple oscillation overthrusters. It's okay. We can answer all those questions. And more. Another 15 levels I chose not to gain. We didn't need it. TPK'd a few times. That's fine. Death is just a setback in this game. And with a cleric and 3 sorcerers, despite being total glass cannons, we were on easy streak. We had plenty of magic buffs. We did skip some areas that would have been harrowing. Would have taken some time. Like if we'd gone into the School of Sorcery, with those archmages that would have dispelled all magic. We would have certainly had to show them the shrapnel. Good times, though. Good times all around. And hey, it's only a year and change. Not too bad. Of course, the DLC for Heroes of Might and Magic 3 that was set to follow this was going to include the Forge. There's still like some old art assets of how that could have looked and worked. But folks were expressed Some folks express severe displeasure over interjecting science fiction into their high fantasy game. Light Magic, of course, was built on science fiction. The transition from fantasy to, oh my god, world-faring, space-faring civilizations. What the fuck? Thank you, Dev Team. And spit you back out here.
Move along!
Get away! Get away!
Of course, there's some other fun that we can have before we end our time together today.
The store is closed.
That's not the negativity I want to hear from you. Let's head to the pit. Of course, there's still a number of outstanding quests. It is nice to see an empty quest log, but it certainly won't be happening for these juggle fucks.
Your gold is safe with us.
Hand it all over. Let's see whether they got my Armageddon in stock, because there's some trolls in Tatalia that I swore would be getting some business. Really, the entire province of Tatalia I swore would get some business after their crimes and transgressions against me. And I am looking to, well,
I just made something new.
Punish them. Oh hey, there's a pure personality. There's 2 rejuvenation potions. Hot damn. Here we go. Have yourself a pure personality. Fuck yeah. And 2 rejuvenation potions that remove all magical aging. Well, certainly Shaman gets one of those. Shaman's back to no longer being magically aged. And then Summer and the Dancing Fool are suffering. We'll say, the Dancing Fool, to keep that skin looking so damn youthful. And that's how you take care of magical aging. Just throw some money at the problem.
Welcome to the Guild of the Dark.
There's your Armageddon. Yeah.
This should be useful.
It should be, shouldn't it? Now, we should have given it to the person that was the most skilled with the dark magics, but that's okay.
Welcome to the Guild of the Dark.
It's fine that you have it. Lloyd's Beacon. Tatalia. Hey everyone, how's it going in Tatalia Land? You remember when you were assholes to me? Yeah, I remember. Oh, do I remember. Yeah, so, let's visit Armageddon. The spell is the Town Killer. Can only be cast 3 times per day and only outdoors. Inflicts 50 points of damage plus 1 point of damage for every point of dark skill your character has to every creature on the map, including all your characters.
That wasn't so bad.
I love seeing their bodies fly up into the heavens and then descend. That makes me feel good. Now, obviously, this kind of... I don't actually owe any money in fines for that. Fascinating. Surely it wasn't my fault for eliminating them all. No, it couldn't have been me. Perish the thought. Couldn't dream of it. That's right, I wasn't the one who cast that spell. You have me confused and mistaken for someone else. Yep.
That wasn't so bad.
Bye. I'll tell you where they're not. Save! Ha 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 ha! Still have a a few bowmen out here, but they turned hostile towards me. They aggroed. Because I'm a dirty, sinful servant of the dark side. Now, because we're Grandmasters, we can actually cast Armageddon 4 times per day. The kind of thing that helps you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Well, this mountain troll has no capacity for range attacks. Firing a shot off on me, bowman, I see how it is. Well, that's certainly not going to save you.
That wasn't so bad.
And one more for the road. These mountain trolls should just be at low enough HP to all die. And they are. Great! We've made Tatalia a better place. Look at that! So pristine. All the trolls are dead now. Along with everyone else outdoors. Good time. Good times. And we don't owe any fine. It wasn't us. We could not possibly have caused such death and mayhem, no. Not us. Couldn't be. Good time. There's one other bastard we're gonna visit. And it's not Bill Lasker. I never even popped in to see him. To grab his thief promotion quest. He's too far out of the way. Got like move of things that you can jump and nuts to it. But Lord Markham! What you gotta say? You're all peasants. We do not stop through the front door. Nonsense. Absolutely dreadful. Well. Halt! Lord Markham doesn't want visitors wandering around. Sounds like a problem for Lord Markham. The Master of the Sword. That's a very dangerous enemy.
That wasn't so bad.
What the speed of those attacks. All buffed up on haste. There's that button. Opens up the secret treasure alcove. With secret enemies. Imagine if it was your assignment to stand there and guard that. Fucking Lord Markham, everyone. What an asshole. What an asshole.
Dead on.
There we go. Easy peasy. There's the special
So bad.
base that was trapped with sparks. Oh no. As if we haven't suffered enough. To Lord Markham for a great job in the war. King Catherine. Happy birthday to the ground! Damn it, game. I wanted to throw it in the fire.
It's locked.
Now it's locked. He's hiding away forever. Forever. What useful treasures do we have in here? Some stuff. An excerpt from a diary. Tells you about that whole scheme. How he was trying to get rid of Harmondale.
I don't know.
Markham, I think your plan worked beautifully. But I might be biased. Oh, hey! That's some good stuff. Of course, there's like the Mercenaries Guild.
Useless.
We can go visit too. Up there in the northern section of Tatalia. Find some more Masters of the Sword. Some more goodies up there. That Champion's Blade that one of them has. But it's a non-issue. Good. Good. Peace in our time. Here's the cellar that you're sent down to defeat if you're on the light path. It's full of vampires. Bleh! That's the sound they all make. You didn't know. You're welcome. That's what I was
Looks
looking
like
for.
it's closed.
Aww. Closed? Damn it. Well, there's only one thing left to do in this game.
Come in, come in.
And it's play Archomage. At this harrowing spot. Let's get to it. So it is possible that I will play this game again in the future. And even broadcast it or record it. If I were to do so, it would be a more challenging run than a Cleric and 3 Sorcerers. You know, but I also wouldn't be distracted by the hell of the annoying voices, so we choose some characters whom I like and enjoy in this game. You know, there's some potential, like a selfless run I've been considering where, you know, don't have any self-magic. Except through potions. Like a bruiser party. I do like those. We will not be returning to the 4 Rangers run. But who knows, I may never pick this up and play it again, not any meaningful time frame. As for the other Might and Magics, I don't have any intention or plans to record or broadcast myself playing them. There's other folks out there who possess that kind of content, and I just cannot... I don't remember those games as well. So it would be less of a relaxing stroll for me and more of a, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Any plans for any content? Well, local recorded-wise, Lethal and I do have Clandestine, since he and I both have our health together. For the time being, it should be easy enough to have another session of that. I think that he's getting around to uploading his perspective of our first session, so that'll be pretty nice. Danny and I have Stardew Valley that we're going to be playing tomorrow. We're going to be transitioning to Year 3, and then we're going to resolve the stuff that we're doing in that playthrough. We're going to see whether Creative Assembly has a hotfix for the hotfix for Total War 3 Kingdoms. And then we'll make a judgment call what we're going to do moving forward from there. I was thinking about doing a locally recorded Mother Gunship run. Start the game from scratch, but just have that not be streamed. Because I did like that game. I wouldn't mind playing it again. Of course, there's plenty of content after the story, but we can show off the entire story. Thinking about picking up the Division 2. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is like $2.99 US dollars. Like the next month. Pick that up on PC. Interested in exploring that. I don't know if I would broadcast or record that. I just choose to explore that on my own first and foremost. So I've been considering, you know, I'm actually in a good mood as far as like video games are concerned, and there are certainly some stories I could tell with them, which is, it's nice to have that kind of energy. To want to be able to do that stuff. I just gotta see whether that persists. I have a few plans. There's nothing I would want to commit to you, set in stone right now. I don't like to announce those sorts of things. If only it might get folks' hopes up, and I'm not able to to deliver, for one reason or another. I only like announcing things if I'm confident, like that is a thing that will be happening. This was pretty fun, revisiting the game. The Joe Gall Marathon wasn't that fun, if only because I had to deal with the 4 annoying character voices. But this was pretty alright. The 2 streams we had resolving the aftermath of the Joe Gall Marathon. It was pretty easy street. Alright, we can actually use the Spizzer to full effect here, my god. I've had some thoughts about returning to Jimmy and Pulsating Mass and using some sort of quirky, like, RPG Maker editor to, say, change Jimmy's sprite to... to be an adorable frog in a top hat throughout the entire duration. That's nothing I intend to follow up on, but the idea amused me, and it, like, pops into my head every now and again, and I laugh about it. There's a Blade Runner, that was released on GOG, last month? No, I think it was in December. I learned about that yesterday. Apparently, the game was reverse-engineered well enough and put in a Scum VM emulator. And, making me think about how much I enjoyed that game. Obviously, I took Lethal Feline through it several years ago. It's like, yeah, I could stand to play that again. I do like that game. Wouldn't consider it a great game, but it's a puzzle-adventure game that stuck with me in a positive way. You know, I'm pretty damn sure they even got the firing range to work on that, too. I can't confirm that. Be nice. It's, like, the firing range in that game had issues working on modern machines, but if they had that running through the Scum VM emulator, I suspect that does work fine, just fine. It's currently $10 off of GOG. I have the 4 CD, like, jewel case sitting around somewhere, probably in my attic. Like, turn my shoulder to look around my room to think about where it could be. We've had some rough luck. But we managed to stall and win. Huzzah!
Get away! Move along!
Anything else I felt like goofing around with? I don't think so. I don't think I care enough. Can poke my head back into Nyan, beat up some Hydras, I guess.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
We finished a bit earlier than I expected, and I still have some time. I took care of my soul-crushing, emotionally draining phone calls already before I started this broadcast. I do have something to do this afternoon, but that's for a few hours. King of Dragon Pass? There's no stories I have any interest in telling with that anymore. As for 6 Ages, those stories I'm telling with the game are just for me, and no one else. As for the other games I bought during the holiday sale, Steam's holiday sale, we did like One Finger Death Punch and went through the story there, and there's some content related for that that's available. Settlements is not something I would stream. Could be something I record, but it's kind of a tedious game. Void Bastards, Lethal Feline's actually doing some broadcasting of that. He enjoys the game design more than I do. The extent of it. Right. Lost my train of thought. I don't know. What was I even gonna cast? I don't have an answer for that question. That was kind of fucking weird. Let's throw out some shield. Let's throw out some of that. Let's throw out some of that. And let's go north. Do 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 do. Much of the challenge in this game, and this is true for other Might and Magic games, and it's true for other like games in this vein, is in your party composition. What team you assemble to accomplish the things in the game. Well, this party, you've definitely gotten a feel of its strengths and weaknesses throughout the playthrough. Magic is definitely better than Might, but this team is very much glass cannon-y. You know, they have a lot of power in their buffs, but in the case of that Devil Meteor Shower, or the Meteor Showers, those can be overridden. You know, we have a lot of power in our shrapnel to utterly eviscerate anything that we get close to. But if we don't stick and move, we're pretty fucked. I do like that, too.
Ow!
There. Here's some Hydras. You don't see these in any other zone of the game. I can have some nice stuff. Their loot tables aren't as great as the dragons. Well, maybe the Chaos Hydras are. I don't think it's as good as a Red Dragon. It might be as good as the Green Dragons, though. I'd have to look up in the files online. Not online. An MM7 view that I have on my computer. We didn't clear out the Titan Stronghold in this game. I didn't really go beat up a whole lot of Titans and Dragons, just because it wasn't necessary.
That wasn't so bad.
We had our fun fighting devils indoors. We wouldn't do that outdoors.
Yes!
I would fight dragons and titans outdoors, though, rather than indoors, instead of in the Titan Stronghold, because I would like maneuverability. Questions I don't have the answer to. There's the maze up there. We will not be going in there. I love that projectile just sailing off into the cosmos. Go beat up a few burbs. Not a problem. This was the culmination of a 17-hour joke goal marathon that I did last month.
Get away!
4 characters all had that same annoying voice that you find on the red-headed elf. And the end of that marathon was me turning 3 of those annoying voices into liches. That's the primary reason I actually roll with 3 sorcerers. And then I just decided to finish up the rest of the run.
Oh, yes! Move along!
Get away! Get away!
I certainly could have turned them into liches sooner, but I think part of the magic was annoying me the entire time. It was important for me to fulfill that. It was a joke goal viewers contributed towards.
Get away!
Annoying me. And it succeeded quite handily.
Get away!
I hate this fucking voice.
Get away!
Consider it the worst voice in the entire game.
Get away! Get away!
That's worse than the raspy goblin, whose default voice, like, I'm using her portrait.
Get away!
That's worse than the young dwarf woman, too.
Get away! Get away!
You'll have to get rid of something first. Just little old me, fix it.
The other thing we'll go do is, we'll go beat up some folks any awful. Some dragons and titans.
Looks like it's closed.
Is it? He actually fell during the magic witching hour.
Medical attention. Take care.
We didn't bother with the obelisk side quest. Just the rewards aren't worth the time invested. We did definitely do Archomage, because I do have fun with Archomage in this game.
Move along!
Yeah, it's not just character, like, choices as far as class that matters so much for your enjoyment in this game. It's character choices so far as voice.
Move along!
There's some folks I can relax with and go, hell yeah. And then there's some people, well,
Get away!
Not so much.
That wasn't so bad. That wasn't starting.
We are using hardware models, which is why these sprites have had these different colorations. I prefer software models, which I did for the 2 locally recorded series. I did this a couple years back, but I wanted to show off how the hardware ones looked. There's some things like you look at the green dragon, you go, that doesn't look that green.
That wasn't so bad.
Goodbye, dragon loot. That's okay.
That wasn't so bad.
Actually didn't break anything on you.
You'll have to get rid of... It's fixed!
We accomplished our dreams without, like, really great gear. It's some nice stuff. Ended up pulling 2 artifacts out of the whole playthrough that were useful enough. Anyway, retrieving loot? Nope. If a corpse falls too far into the sea, you're not going to be able to loot that body. It is gone. Blood Titans have great stuff. Let's go fishing.
That wasn't so bad.
We got a belt.
Well, I can't do everything.
Oh, Heidi monster skill plus 15. Hot damn. What a glorious time.
Got him!
Of course, it's dragons and titans, and I have no qualms about engaging in close quarters combat like this at all.
But I need it fixed!
You don't have to stick and move as much with these guys, though you certainly do still need to do that with this glass cannon party. As we saw earlier, it was the Kriegans with their meteor shower that downed me. There's your challenge of accuracy. You have super high stats. Titan. That wasn't too bad. Gotta be careful about getting close to the Titans because they do fire off groups of sparks, and those can shotgun blast straight into you. Much like your shrapnel or sparks can shotgun blast straight into the enemy, and boy, that sucks. If you don't have protection from magic running, which we don't actually have that running right now, you also need to be careful about engaging with Blood Titans, as of their instant go-to-hell effect. That's go to hell, go directly to hell, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Of course, with the power of Lloyd's Beacon, which we could have used there to instantly teleport back there, with Town Portal, and with that temple there that's open 23 hours a day, we don't have much trouble refilling our power. And if I just leveled up, you know, all of the 17 levels that I could. Well, we're done with the main quest line, so there isn't one. I was winding down from the broadcast. We did the main quest line earlier in this broadcast. In this particular zone, like the Land of the Giants, what you would do here...
That wasn't so bad.
...is, like, main quest line, you would head for Colony Zod down there, which is a creep colony-looking thing from StarCraft, and go kill the head of the Devils, a Kriegan group, a very dangerous and powerful force on this this planet that crash-landed before Might and Magic VI. That's what you would do in this zone. And it's full not just of devils, which are pretty dangerous outdoors, but full of all these dragons and titans as well. That's what you would do at, like, in this particular zone of the game, if you were following along with the quest line. There's also an optional promotion quest for druids for the dark side, which has you go into some sort of huge dragon lair for a dragon egg. The Mega Dragon's in there. I believe the Hermes boots are in there.
Ow!
Oops. Ow. We went too deep into the water. That dealt us damage, my bad. If I had haste active, it would be even crazier.
That wasn't so bad.
Still haven't cast protection from magic. Do that.
Ow.
Our preservation wore off too, that's no good. God forbid any of our characters actually die. Hey, I'm trying to loot these bodies, buddy. You calm the hell down.
Got him.
Stupid Blood Titan. I'm gonna enjoy the hard-earned labor of my success. Doing this area without flying sucks. Flying is so much quicker than walking normally around the ground, and the fact that you can pivot so quickly.
Ow!
Fly wore off. Thank you, Fly, for demonstration purposes only. Got a Dragon Eye reagent drop. Ooh, look. Ah, got a corpse bug pop out there, so we got to loot that dragon twice. Happened again. Corpse bug in this game where sometimes any corpse you loot might not fade away. You'd even call it a feature if you want. It's best used on the high-end monsters if you want to go fishing for it. You know, the ones that can drop powerful gear or artifacts.
Huh.
Hooray. Get out of my inventory. You get out of...
It's
Mystic
useless.
Wand of Implosion, Incineration... Traveler's Hat of the Troll...
Don't look at me.
You'll have to get rid of some. Just little old me fixed it.
Ah!
I don't know.
What else do we have?
Huh.
Sublime Spear of the Sky... Some cruddy normal officer's leather... Some cruddy chainmail...
It's useless.
Cruddy dwarven hammer... We'll go beat up a few more. And then we'll show our sacrifice. Why don't we show off Dragon Breath? Dragon Breath can be very damaging. And painful. Also costs a few spell points. Which means it's time. This evil spell immediately slays a single hireling, reducing the reputation of the party significantly. The caster's spell points are completely returned in all conditions. Hit points and magical aging are immediately healed.
That wasn't so bad.
Magical aging, you say? Well, it's a pity that we used the potion of rejuvenation on you. That said, everyone still got to drink in those benefits. It's not the magical aging part.
That wasn't so bad.
Gotta be careful about where you use Dragon Breath. Because that can hurt you too.
Yes.
If you're on the evil side, that is certainly one valid use of hirelings.
Oh, yes.
Alright, I think that's enough beating up on some of the most powerful enemies in the game. Let's go die to Kriegans and call it a stream end. We'll be back tomorrow at around 8-ish a.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 20 hours from now with some Stardew Valley. Much more relaxing than this. Who am I kidding? We're also on Easy Street there.
That wasn't so bad. That
Remember not to use fire
But I need
spells
it fixed.
against these devils.
Oh, yes! That wasn't so bad.
They are immune. Also keep on the move, because they will summon meteor showers on you.
That wasn't so bad.
Ow! It's just a cut.
Let's cast our fire resist. Not too bad. Those devil captains are kind enough to have an attack that drains all of a target's spell points, which you can imagine sucks if you're a heavy magic-dependent party.
Ow! That wasn't so bad.
It's just a cut. But I need it fixed.
That wasn't so bad.
Looks like they're having a harder time getting me this time. It is. With them being outside, that was the spell-draining sound and effect there, they are pretty damn dangerous. Indoors, like they are in Colony Zod, they can't use Meteor Shower on you, so not as bad. We're all out of juice. You know what that means, don't you? Divine Power into a sacrifice. Ah, much better. Perfect blend of herbs and spices. All the essential ingredients you need.
Oh, yes! Got it, got
Is it
it.
easy? Absolutely easy to acquire hirelings. All you need is a few hundred gold pieces.
That wasn't so bad.
And you can pick them up from any town you're in.
Ow.
But I need it fixed.
I'll show you. After I go beat up a few more devils.
Got him.
If you're too dependent on that, you can end up draining the hirelings out of a region until the map resets. Most maps in the game reset 2 years after you first visit them. All the monsters come back. All the NPC figures come back. The treasure comes back. For whatever reason, if you were lacking, XP, you get plenty of it here. The land of the giants. That's what this is. Terrifying colonies that we cleared out earlier. Ugh. Fucking creep colony. There we go. Peace in our time. We did it. So we'll take you to one such example. We'll say our home region. Castle Harmondale. This is the place that we ostensibly lord over.
Medical attention.
We won it in a scavenging hunt at the start of the game. We have some friends out here. All these friends out here. Like Beverly the monk, and Joanne the scholar, and Harriet the herbalist.
Hi.
We can all recruit. They all provide different benefits. This monk increases the unarmed and dodging skill by 2 for all characters.
Hi.
The scholar provides plus 5% bonus on XP gained and unlimited item identification, which is pretty nice. You have this herbalist
Greetings,
over here
how
that
are
provides you plus 4 bonus to alchemy skill for all characters. So yeah, you can have up to 2 NPC hirelings at once and an assortment of quest characters. Just carry those around. Good times. So if you ever need a pick-me-up, just pop open your Capri Sun and squeeze. And this is just one of the cities in the game. You can teleport to a number of other locations. Don't cause any trouble. How dare you talk to me like that? Not know who we are.
Move along!
Get away! Hello. Greetings. Greetings. Hello. Greetings. Greeting. Hello.
Readings, how are you? How are you? Readings, how are you?
That lich voice, just so much more pleasant. The curiosity. What was the bounty, huh? Whatever. Alright, that'll do it. We had our good time, we had our fun. We had plenty of fun.